Hi Gautami, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. Thank you. How are you?
Good, good, thank you. So Gautami, can you tell me what is the difference between string buffer and string builder?
Yeah. String buffer and string builder both are these are part of these perform mutable operations which are
Mhm,
performed on strings. Actually, we are having string literal as a class,
mhm,
so that provides all the operations. I mean actions to be performed on string, but it is immutable. I mean, if we create one object and we can't change that object again. If we try to modify that, one more object will be created in that place. So in order to avoid this, we are using string buffer and string builder.
mhm.
So coming to string buffer is thread safe, whereas a string builder is not thread safe.
Okay. String builder is not thread safe, you're telling,
Yes,
and string buffer is thread safe.
thread safe.
Correct, correct, right? And what is the performance of string builder, string buffer? Whose performance is better?
Performance wise, I think a string buffer is faster compared to string builder. I'm not sure about it.
Hmm.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, yeah. So string buffer is slower due to synchronization. String builder is faster, right? Okay. Which are the methods that are common for both? So you can see there are a lot of string methods that we are using, but which are the methods which are common for both of them?
String dot append,
Okay, append, yes, correct. Then that's it.
not
Okay,
aware of it.
fine, fine, no worries. See, these are the list of common methods. Append, you're right. Insert, replace, right? And replace, you have these parameters and delete, reverse, toString. These are your common methods. Fine. Uh, okay. Now you have this as a string. Let me share my screen. Okay, this is your string. You have to count the number of letters, the numbers, and the special characters that are coming in this particular string, right? Do you want me to share this with you in the chat box? Okay.
Is my screen visible?
Mm, yes, yes, it's visible.
I have to, sorry, can you repeat the question? I have to.
So you have to count the number of letters, the special characters, and the numeric numbers that are coming. Letters, numbers, and special characters that are coming in this particular string.
Okay, I will try.
Mhm.
Sorry, I'm not aware of it.
Mhm.
I'm facing some error.
No problem, no problem. Let me show you the solution. See, what you have to do here is you have to write this program. Okay, so see, this is your string input. You will store it in one variable. Now, which are the different things that you need here? So you need this letters, then you need the special characters, and you need these numbers. So first of all, you create one variable for each one of them and initialize them, give some value of 0 to them, these three variables. And why we are giving 0? And because it will start from the 0, right? From the basic, from the scratch. And the data type we are using integer here because the count you will get in the terms of numbers, right? So that is why the data type is integer. Now what you will do, you'll go for if condition. Okay, so you will have the if condition. If I is equal to 0, I is less than input dot length. So what is the length of this particular string? So you will traverse for that particular length, right? And you will convert it to the char array first. Whenever you are working with the string related programs, always you have to convert it to the char array.
Error.
And then, yeah, and then you will check each one of them. Is that character? Is that a letter? If it is yes, then increment the letter count by 1 plus plus. Else if it is digit, then increment the digital count by 1 digit. Else you will increment the special character count, right? So you'll then print this particular statement, right? Okay, great.
So in else we have to write character dot
Yeah,
special character.
where if
Else if, yeah, else if
yeah
character
yeah
dot.
we don't need to write because see either if is it a letter or it's a digit, whether it's a letter or a digit. If it is not, then it will be special character only.
Okay. These are
So
inbuilt functions which
this
are present in
so
is
this you
letter.
can, yeah, you can create this method character dot is letter is digit, that is inbuilt. right?
Okay.
Fine. So that is one of the thing. And let me show you the main methods that we have used here. Okay, I think screen sharing got stopped. So character dot is letter. It will check if the character is an alphabet, right? A to Z, uppercase and lowercase as well. Then this character dot is digit. It will check if the character is a digit, 0 to 9, right? And then you have character at of I. So it will fetch the character at index of I in the string. Else means anything not a letter or digit is considered as special, right? Right. Great. Okay. What is constructor in Java?
Constructor is a method which has the same name as the class name.
Hmm.
Every class will be having a inbuilt constructor that is default constructor. We will also be we'll also be able to create the parameterized constructor. Like if we are not creating any constructor by outside, like default constructor will be there in a class. So this constructor will be used in order to initialize the object.
Hmm. Hmm.
And yeah.
Right, right. You told about default constructor, and then you have also parameterized constructor, in which you can pass the parameters with the constructor. Fine,
And constructor doesn't have a return type.
correct. Okay. Uh, fine. Oh, what do you mean by arrays in Java?
Arrays are things like arrays store the objects of the same data type. Like example, integer array, string array, like that. We can't store like integer and a string in the same array.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. So let's consider you have an array of 5 elements. Can you sort that array in ascending order? So you take one array and you can keep that elements as 5, 7, any 5 elements you can keep. And you sort that particular array. You write a program to sort that array in the ascending order, right?
Getting array index out of one exception.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what you have done, integer of array, you have taken 1976. Index is 4. You are taking a
Yes.
dot length.
The logic what I
Mm,
considered was if first index is greater than the second index, then exchange it.
okay.
If the first index is less than the second index, print as it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's logic is correct. In order to sort, you can go for two for loops actually, right? Okay, how many for loops you have written?
Yeah,
One for loop you have written. Okay, I equal to 0, I is less than array dot length. See, one for loop you would need to print elements. Let me share the screen with you. Yeah, now is it visible? Okay. See, you are initializing the array, right? This is any array you can take. You have taken one of the temp equal to 0. The same logic that I'm trying to achieve here. Displaying elements of the original array. So this for loop is up to you whether you keep it or not. You want to display the original array or not. Then you want to sort in the ascending order. In order to sort, what you will do, you'll use two for loops. One is outer for loop, one is inner for loop. Outer for loop, it would traverse your array with respect to the length, right? And inner for loop, you're keeping integer j equal to I plus 1. So you are incrementing your I value here, and j is less than array dot length. So if this is happening, then what you are doing is you will check if array of I is greater than array of j or not. If it is greater, then you will assign it to the third variable, right? And then array of I is equal to array of j, and then array of j equal to temp, like that you will write, right? And then the final, again, you want to print it. So again, you have to repeat this particular code. Okay, but this for loop is, and this for loop is, above for loop is fine, even if you don't write. Last for loop you can keep for printing, right? And here you have to mainly consider this as the logic. Two for loops, and you have to traverse as per the array dot length. Okay, this is important. Fine. Uh, Fine. What is polymorphism?
Polymorphism is a concept in Java where a single functionality can be achieved in many ways. For example, in the project which I am working on, polymorphism can be achieved by in order to launch a browser.
Mm,
Example, initialization of a browser. So we'll be able to initialize the Chrome browser and Edge browser, Firefox browser. But the main functionality is the initialization of a browser.
mm. Okay. Can you write a program with respect to method overriding? So there are two concepts of polymorphism, right? Method overloading and method overriding, right? Right from the method overriding perspective.
Just a minute, I'll plug in the charger.
Yeah. No problem. Take your time.
Sir, I wrote the program.
Great. So what is the output you're getting? Okay, so you have created method overriding void add integer d. Okay, fine. What is the output of this program you're getting?
Yeah, I didn't pass any values for this.
Hmm. Yeah, put some values.
Getting some error.
Mm-hmm. Void add integer c equal to integer a plus b. I think that space you have kept at the 7th line. Integer a plus space give integer b. Yeah. Okay, wait. Error, not a statement. Which one? 7th line. Integer c equal to integer a plus b. So you do one thing. You can keep a plus b first, and before that you initialize in integer a and b like that. Yeah, integer a comma b. Okay, still you're getting some errors. Okay, wait. Let me share my screen. Let me show you the solution. Okay. See, what you can do with respect to overriding is you can create this method of one class bank. Okay, in that you have different classes, child classes. You have SBI, which is extending the same class bank. You have ICICI, which is extending bank. You have Axis, which is extending bank. And you return. What is the return? The F fixed deposits return percentage, or whatever the funds return percentage you'll get, that you can have here. Okay, then this is a function, integer get rate of interest, right? What is the interest rate that you are getting in these particular banks? Then you can create one main class in which you can create an objects and call the methods, right? And you can create these objects, right? And you can call these methods one by one. SBI for S dot ICICI, so I dot, and then Axis Bank A dot get rate of interest. Okay, do one thing, share that code with me. I'll show you that solution. Share that code that you are writing, no? A plus B. Okay, you have shared. Okay,
Yes,
this.
sir.
Okay, let me do one thing. Let me copy it somewhere. Fine. See, here in this code, A and B are declared, but they are not initialized in the add method. Wait, let me share the screen. So you had taken that A and B, but you need to initialize it. So you can put public void add integer A comma integer B, integer C equal to A plus B, like that. Then you take class child class extends parent class, right? And you put public void add integer of A comma B again, and here you multiply them, right? Then you create your main method and you create one object here, right? Add of 2 comma 3, right? So it will call the overridden method in the child class. Okay. Can you do these changes in your code? Share your screen,
Yeah.
do these changes, and it would run now. Do you want me to share the screen?
No, no, I'm sharing.
Okay.
Can't find main method string in the parent class.
Mhm. So class child class extends your parent class. Okay. So you have your parent class and you have your child class. Okay, public static void main.
Should this main method have to be written outside the child class? It's not, it's okay, right?
Yeah, that is fine. That is not an issue here. One is your class parent class, and then you are closing this. Then you have got class child class, and you have got then public static void main string of arguments. Yeah, I think everything looks good, but it is can't find main of string method. Okay, string of
Try it in
method.
IntelliJ once.
Yeah, try it there. Wait, let me also write this code in online Java compiler. See, I have put that code in the online Java compiler. Okay, now is the screen visible?
Yes, yes.
Right. See, we are having this class, parent class, and we have this integer a and b, and we have got the main method. Now, earlier, what we had done is we had this parent class object equal to new. Sorry, this main method we had kept in the child class below. But
Yeah.
when we are running, so it is running this parent class.
Okay.
So that is why it is not able to find. See, if I keep this thing here, same error will come. Right? Child class object equal to new child of class. Right? Then the error will come because we are running the parent class. When we are running from here, no, it is considering this class as the first to be run. But this does not has main method. We have got main method here. So what we have to do is we have to put this main method inside here. And then it would run that parent class. Right? So we have to do like this. Fine. And this thing you can do. Okay. What are the different types of inheritance that you are aware about?
In Java, there are multiple inheritance and multi-level inheritance.
Mhm.
So multiple inheritance is a single class can extend two or more interfaces that can
Mm,
be implements that a single class can implement two or more interfaces. So whereas multi-level inheritance is class A can extend class B and class B can extend class C.
mm,
So a class A cannot extend the two classes at once
mm,
because there is some diamond problem in Java. That is, the child class will get confused to which method to choose. If in case the above two classes are having the same methods in them.
mm,
Yeah. So in order to avoid this, we are having interfaces. So a single interface can implement two or more, extend two or more interfaces.
mm, mm. Okay. Okay. Fine. Fine. Okay. Okay, Gautami. I am done with the interview. Do you have any questions for me? Okay.